Yo, welcome back to the Double and B Mob channel, man. Today, we are here with this a very depressing request. I did see parts of this in the film Elvis. It was literally the last scene, and I just, now that I have context and I know the story and I know his frame of mind and at this point in his life and his career, and considering that this is the very last song of his very last performance, it's heartbreaking, man. I'm not gonna lie, it's heartbreaking. The fact that a man was mentally and psychologically dead 2 years before he actually died, like, again, in the clip that they showed in the film, even though he sounded, I shouldn't say look, because he looked dreadful. He looked so spaced out. It's like, it's incomparable. Like you can't even put it into words when you I finally get to see the whole performance. So again, I'm only going off that clip I saw in the movie, but he just looked dead. He just looked out of it. And the fact that he still sounded that good, I want to see the whole performance. So this is Elvis 1977, Unchained Melody, the infamous song that a lot of you have seen me do to the original Righteous Brothers song. Of course, this is a cover, so I really don't need to do no research. I know the song, I know the lyrics, so this is all about just hearing Elvis in his element in his final performance. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm already kind of sad because, again, just knowing the story and everything is it's rough. But I'm excited to see it because even though the man was mentally gone, I don't care what frame of mind Elvis, that brother, when he was on stage, that boy was magical. So I want to see this, so let's go.
By the mid-70s, Elvis had overcome his fear of flying, and in 1977, just 6 weeks prior to his death, Elvis agreed to do another television special. At the time, he also received an award for Moody Blue. The following performance is testimony to not only the remarkable strength of Elvis's voice, but the amazing talent that was his right to the end.
Time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much. Are you still mine? I need your love. I need your love. God, speak your love to me. Lonely rivers flow to the sea, to the sea.
Real quick, y'all know something that I always bring up anytime I react to Elvis is outfits. This white and gold, whatever that was on the back of his, I don't know if it's a jacket or a shirt, but whatever that was on the back of Elvis, I mean, this man is literally walking with $1 million shirt on. What was that? That I want that jacket. I'm sure it's probably worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Which, mind you, I always wanted to ask. I know his home is like a tour. You can go and go to his house and go to Graceland. That's what it's called, Graceland. I know you can go to Graceland and tour the house. Do they sell any of his like property? Like, do they sell? Because I feel like I've seen recently somebody bought something that was Elvis that was like, of course, hundreds of thousands of dollars. But I think I've seen like some of his outfits on sale or like on display somewhere. Y'all just let me know if they sell his stuff because, yeah, I would love to buy that one day. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, and then but to his voice, again, I'm just sitting here looking at him, and I'm like, he's so in it because just naturally a great performer. You know, there's great performers. I don't care what frame of mind they're in. They got to be like straight up high in order for them not to be able to perform. But all great performers, I don't care what's going on in their life, they lock in. They just lock. He's locked in, but he look out of it. Like I don't know how to describe it. But you could just tell when somebody's not there 100%. But he's so great, it's still better than everybody else. Like that's kind of what it is. Like because it's Elvis, you could tell. Okay, this is not his best. But it's Elvis. It's still better than everybody else, if that makes sense. I'm sure it don't, but y'all know what I'm trying to say.
To the open arms of the sea, lonely rivers cry, wait for me, wait for me. I'll be coming home. Wait for me, my love, my darling. I hunger for your kiss alone, lonely time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much. Are you still mine? I need your love. I need your love. God speak to
Ladies and gentlemen, Elvis has left the building.
I heard that. Oh, okay. I've heard that before. That was in the movie. Matter of fact, now that I'm thinking about it. But I've heard before that. Ladies and gentlemen, Elvis has left the building. Okay. That's where that's from. Gotcha. Yeah, man. It's just so sad when you know the story. And he still sounded phenomenal. He still sounded phenomenal. It's just hard to look at somebody when you know what they're going through. And but boy, one thing about Elvis, he never cheated the fans, man. He stepped on that stage, he was gonna give you the show that you paid for. And that's the great thing about great artists, man. I don't care what's going on. They gonna give you what you came for. It may not be the best quality, but they gonna give you what you came for. And that's a hell of a performance, man. We'll go ahead and start with his vocals. His vocals sounded great. He really sounded great. It almost seemed like at certain parts he was about to lose control, but he always, I said this about Elvis and a few reactions back. I don't think I've ever heard him like his voice straight up crack, unintentionally, or break, or him try to hit a note that he couldn't, like, even at certain parts in this where he was like trying to, like, he was about to go high, like on that last one. It seemed like he started off wrong and then he caught it and then finished it out. Like, he just always in control. Beautiful. It was really just him and the piano, so, it wasn't much instrumentation. Y'all know I'm big on instrumentation and performance, but it was just him on the piano. He sounded great. I'm no expert on pianos and keys and stuff like that, but it sounded really good. Again, man, it's just so hard to look at this performance, man, because when you know the story, it's hard, man. It's hard. But the beauty of Elvis is his legacy will live on. When you're that great, it's something that he said in the film, and I don't know if this was real or not, or just Hollywood adding stuff, but he said, I've been doing this for 30 years, 20 years, something like that, and the world will never remember me. I've never done anything that the world will remember me for, which we all know. That was the biggest load of crap ever. Before Elvis died, he was an icon. I hope and pray he didn't feel that way before he passed away. Because it's just so not true. And that's why you just need the right people around you to give you positive, confirmation for your mind. Like, yeah, Elvis, you're one of the greatest of all time. But we all know he didn't have that, so... Again, I'm rambling at this point. It's draining to see that performance. I'm not gonna lie. R.P. to one of the greatest of all time, Elvis Presley, King Presley. I'm tripping. I've been going this whole King Presley. R.P. to him. True gift to the world of music, and we can't thank him enough for everything he's done. So that's how I'm gonna end it. I gotta move on because y'all know me. I can't get emotional, so I'm not gonna do it. I appreciate y'all for watching. As always, like, comment, subscribe. Until next time with the great King Presley. Peace.